Hello, my name is Dr. Cale Stoley. I am an assistant professor of engineering here at Doane University. And welcome to Fundamentals of Engineering Design. Looks like I don't have access to the top part of my board. I promise I'm a professional YouTube streamer. Subscribe to my Patreon. If you want to send me additional money, I'll buy grilled cheese sandwiches for myself. Okay, so as you may be aware, I am not going to be here for class this week. Ergo, I'm sending you a couple videos to get you started in class, even though I'm not going to be there. We do have an interesting semester coming up, and I kind of want to give you some details about how the semester is going to flow. This class is going to be very different from other classes you've had. I do believe that most of you have taken my EGR 101 class last semester. You can expect this semester to be nothing like last semester. I say that tongue-in-cheek because there's a few things that are similar. I grade similarly, I assign homework similarly. All of those pleasantries. But here's what this course consists of. Okay, and you can check out the syllabus. The syllabus has been posted for this course. This course is live on Canvas, so you can go check out that information. But rather than just me reading the syllabus to you, which I find to be rather mind-numbing and not exactly helpful, I will direct you. Please go look at the syllabus. It would be good for you to check that out, see what you're getting into. But the basics of this course are this. I will have office hours every day. I'll be available to answer questions. I'm also available through email. It's kind of a universal policy of mine. As for this class, the major expectations that I have of you are we're going to be talking about what it takes to do design in an engineering setting. Now, big pieces of that are I want to focus on what is engineering design. What all aspects of engineering design does it take to actually get a full design product? How do you make engineering decisions? How do you progress from an idea to a reality? And those are all concepts that we're going to be talking about all throughout the semester. Now, my instruction style is very different. This is technically what's called a flipped classroom. What that means is that the instruction for the class occurs through the textbook, which I expect you to read and fill out reading assignments for. Now, that instruction in the material that's in the textbook, we are going to be using some of that in class. So what I will have you do, and I have a copy of the textbook right here, I'm going to have you read this. This is David Ullman's book, Mechanical Design Process. You can find this online for like 12 bucks. It is a 6th edition book. He published it himself. It's a paperback copy. I really like this book because it does cover the foundations of engineering design well. And I really framed the way that I teach engineering off of this book. We'll only use it this one semester. $12 book, I figure it's not a huge expense on your end. If you buy it straight from him, I think it's like 50 bucks. But the book is old enough at this point and there are enough copies out in the market. You can get one for yourself relatively cheaply. Get it used. But that is the book, Mechanical Design Process, 6th edition, David Ullman. There's a link. There is a description of the textbook in the syllabus. I would check that out. You will be expected to have a textbook for this course. I don't care if you want to borrow your friends or talk to a student who had it last year. I don't care. That is an expectation. So, number one, get a textbook. Okay, period. Now, the way that this class is going to be taught is I'm going to be giving you 2 major projects that we're going to be working on throughout the semester. We're starting on project 1 today. I will be uploading a second video that kind of details a lot of the description of the project, how the project progresses, what the expectations are of the project, how you're going to be moving forward, that kind of thing. I'm going to be uploading that video also today. It'll be available to you. But we'll be talking about that separate video. So here we have two major projects. Now, most of the assignments we're going to be doing for this class are going to be related to this project. I will give you those assignments in class. They'll be posted on Canvas. You'll have access to them. The descriptions will be posted on Canvas. Between me telling you to them in class and between them being available to you on Canvas, I really can't do more to make it more clear to you. Unless you want to ask questions, I'm always available to ask questions too, but I try to make it very obvious what I expect out of you. I feel like that's the best way to do learning. Outside of doing projects, you will have to do reading assignments. If you've had a class with me before, you know I really value reading assignments. Reading assignments are good. These reading assignments are a little bit more open-ended. I grade them based on completion. You complete them, you write answers for them, you get full credit. It's a little bit simpler than how I did reading assignments in EGR 101. I'm getting lax in my old age. No, I've actually always done it like this. So I'm staying lax. I just don't, I think it's a little bit nicer on you because you don't have to have the exact right answer. For a class like this, the majority of the focus is on actually making the design decisions, but I do want you to be reading through the book, understanding what's going on with the texts, that kind of thing. Outside of these two pieces, there is a third piece to it. We're going to be doing modeling learning assignments. Okay, now the purpose of the modeling learning assignments is to teach you how to use the modeling software. In order to graduate from this course, you will need to have a proficiency in both AutoCAD and SolidWorks. You cannot graduate from this course without having those. This represents 20% of your total grade, and it represents a significant portion of your contributions to the projects. So, you will have to do modeling learning assignments. Here, the way that we do our modeling learning assignments is I will post a video, you follow along with the video, I tell you what to do, I show you what I expect as an output, you give me that. That's the modeling learning assignment. You basically just have to replicate it and make it individual to you. I will show you how to do all of those. There are going to be videos. I haven't posted any videos yet. I'm actually going to have to make some videos for AutoCAD, but we will get to there when we have to. So this is going to be the three major components of this course. Now the way that this course is going to happen is next week. You are going to get into groups of 2 or 3. This will happen on Tuesday. I'll have it due in class. If you want to get in groups before then, be my guest. I'm not preventing you from doing that early, but I'm also not expecting you to get into groups yet. We're going to start by, the way that you do the design process is you start by doing an annotated bibliography. So I'm going to give you the annotated bibliography. You'll have time in class to work on it. Okay. Some students will choose to leave because I'm not holding you hostage in class. That's your decision. But I will give you the annotated bibliography assignment. I will then work with you. I'll give you some instruction. I'll tell you how to do it. A lot of you have already done an annotated bibliography for me, so this is just doing it again. Because that's how you should start any project, is by getting a little bit of background information. Okay, that assignment is already live on Canvas. You can start working on it now. Do realize you're going to be working with 2 or 3 people when you actually hand it in. And we're going to be putting some time in class into that assignment. So you can always feel free to get a head start though, because this project is, a very big project. And between the modeling learning assignments and the project work itself with reading assignments mixed in, you're going to have a lot of work to do this semester. And I'm basically going to make class time free for you. So if you want to do something, we will have some meetings where I will meet with your group during the class period. We'll talk about things. We'll go through what your group is having issues with. But we'll get there when we get there. We'll start talking about that next week. We'll have our first weekly meeting next Thursday. Okay. Other than that, the actual progression of what we learn and how we're going to learn it throughout the class is posted in the syllabus. So again, I would encourage you, go check the syllabus. This is a very busy class. Last thing I have to tell you, I've posted a document on how to download AutoCAD. you will want to make sure that you have AutoCAD downloaded by next Tuesday. If you have issues with this, please email me, because I've dealt with 10 million different AutoCAD issues. If you have this downloaded by Tuesday of next week, you'll be ready to start on the modeling learning assignments that I'm going to start assigning you beginning next week. So follow the document that I gave you, and any questions that you have, please reach out to me and let me know. Otherwise, I'm excited to have this class. This is one of my favorite classes to teach. It's going to be a fun semester because we're actually doing some real engineering now. We're going to do some 3D printing at the end of the semester, but right now we're developing a park, and I'm going to post a video explaining what I'm expecting out of you, so you can watch that one as well. So I'll see you in that video.